Hey guys, what is up? My name is TheBeastPlayz, and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we're going to be talking about patch 1.04. Now I know I'm a few days late to this topic, but I still think I can give my thoughts on what happened. So what we had added was gun game, which everyone knows now, because it wasn't in it originally, which was kind of weird. But now I have it. It's a pretty fun game mode. And the gameplay here, we have my a domination game. I think I went like 27-0 to start off with. Chaos Domination. It was really good at start. Then I started getting some deaths at the end, but I went pretty positive overall in the game. Chaos Domination, as I was just talking about, was added, and now instead of basically 150-point rounds, and 6 players can be in instead of 5. And they also added Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit instead of the whatchamacallit, instead of the, control, hardpoint, and domination. Now they have TDM and kill confirmed, which is also with no parties, for solo queue-ups, which shouldn't be too try-hardy. And then with assault rifles, we had some patches coming in with those. The ICR was nerfed. They reduced the headshot damage and slight reduction to the reload speed. Now the ICR still is a good gun, but this kind of lowered it from its OP status. And with the Vapor too, they reduced close range headshot damage, which was, it used to be like a 3-shot kill to the head, and now it's reduced. Damage now falls off sooner, and high caliber, as I was saying, high caliber got nerfed, so it's no longer as OP as it was, though it's still a very good weapon, as you can see in the gameplay. Some machine guns, the MX9 had some nerfs to it, but they also had a big buff extending all damage ranges, which now makes it one of the better, or even I might say best, SMGs in the game right now. The Cordite has extended all damage for all ranges, and they nerfed the belt feed operator mod, which I have never used. I've used the Cordite before. It's not my favorite gun, but now it looks like it'll be better. The GKS, the quad shot operator mod, slight time increase between bursts, and the SOG 9mm. They reduced the hipfire accuracy because that was an OP gun, I will tell you. That gun was very good. And now tactical rifles. Now, not many people actually use them. I haven't really used them. But with the ABR, we have extended maximum damage range, and the repeater operator mod now takes longer to accelerate fire rate. Stock got nerfed, and laser sight got buffed. The Swordfish reduced its high caliber, and the Swordfish is actually a very good gun. It's probably one of my favorite guns to use, because I used it when I started playing the game. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I really like it. With the extra guaranteed, granted clip size, my bad, for the pentaburst, they nerfed that. For sniper rifles, they basically just kind of nerfed the Paladin and buffed all the other guns. And they buffed the Outlaw to 130 base damage, which might make it Quickscoper's favorite gun. Because, I mean, I don't mind the gun, I can hit shots with it, but I get so many hit markers and I can't kill them, because you hit one shot and then they shoot you and it's like you're dead. The Koshka, though, they improved damage from 120 to 140, so I think the Koshka is more of a better gun. I actually enjoyed it because I was able to get a lot of one-hit kills before they did this patch, so I think I want to like it a lot more. With LMGs, of course, the Titan was nerfed. They had to nerf the Titan. Titan is such an OP gun to use, so they reduced the headshot damage, reduced the hipfire accuracy, and reduced the ADS movement with stock. The VKM, they reduced movement speed while firing, and reduced the damage slightly a bit. And the Fat Bear Operator mod reduced bullet tracer size. Hades I've really never used before, but the Crossbar Operator mod reduced movement, speed, and accuracy. And Steady Grip improved recoil mitigation. And pistols, not much really happened to it. The RK7 had a slight increase into time between burst and a slight reduction to the reload speed. And shotguns, the MOG-12 one-hit kill range, choke the barrel, the one-hit kill range was reduced, and the Dragon's Breath operator mod resolved an issue with the Dragon's Breath occasionally triggered incorrect visual and sound effects on targets. So it looks like, and with the SG-12, the strobe light operator mod addressed the issue where it remain on after death. And live updates coming to okay. So not much happened with the shotguns or the pistols. Basically just taking away some damage to the MOG-12. Attachments had some nerfs to most things such as the grip, suppressor, holographic, dual zoom, recon, and elo. And then they also nerfed nerfed and buffed some of the operators. Now with the ballistic shield for Ajax, explosive damage can do some damage, and it takes longer to earn. And then they reduced the K9's health by 10%, which is great. It's not as much as I'd like because I tell you, his dog, like, it glitches around for me so much. Whenever you're trying to shoot at it, it always kills me. It doesn't matter. It just kills me, or it'll jump at me from 10 feet away. And I think it's kind of OP. But I mean, if you have a group of people and shoot it, you can usually kill it because has a 400 HP. But I don't really like it much because I think that's a bit OP. But yeah. So the crash, crash is actually my favorite to use. I'm using Seraph in this gameplay because I like using her Annihilator. But crash is like, you get so much XP. It's a big score streak farmer. And they reduced the teammate use pack score from 50 to 25 points. So not that big of a deal if you like using crash, but he's pretty good for getting kill streaks on that. Recon, they reduced sensor dart duration. It resolved an issue where voiceover would incorrectly state the player's sensor dart was destroyed. Torque, they increased his earn rate for barricade, increased hit points for barricade, and addressed the issue that prevented TAA comm from telling the players that their barricade was taking damage. And for profit, it needed an oh yes, they greatly increased Tempest projectile speed, slightly increased Tempest chain distance, and resolved an issue where being hit by an explosive charge would disable the Tempest charge, preventing further arcing. Yeah, the Prophet, I really like him, but he's not the best because his gun, unless you're in water, will always be like a 2-hit kill. And so I think they should really buff that to how it was in Black Ops 3, where it was a 1-hit kill, like the Annihilator. So I think that's what they should do. For spawns, they adjusted spawns for most maps. Same for Domination, and same for Hardpoint. They just basically, kind of tweaked them a bit to get them better. For the gear, they increased time to fully heal the player with Stim Shot. For armor, they resolved an issue where armor protected for most damage than intended when hitting body parts that have damage multipliers. An acoustic sensor reduced the range at which sprinting enemies are detected. Acoustic sensor, though, I think that's still one of the most OP. Probably acoustic sensor and ComSat. I think ComSat's pretty good if you can't really earn your streaks that much, because it does a slight reduction, but it's really helpful. And I'm gonna have to say all the other ones you have to choose from aren't very crutch. I used to play without I don't think in this game, yeah, I'm not using acoustic sensor, I'm using a ComSat device, so I can get my streaks easier. And I really don't see it as a crutch need. For perks, Dead Silence, reduce player movement and distance that players equipped with Dead Silence can hear nearby enemies. Engineer, Extraction, Helicopter, and Heist will no longer be highlighted by the Engineer perk. And this basically, just a bit more. They increased some XP rate in some games and that. And they adjusted some maps and that. So, they resolved some audio, too. And they fixed some things for Blackout. Like, they create 100 solo players, added the featured playlist. and the maximum player count set for 88 for duos and quads. So basically, a pretty huge update has happened, and hopefully we can figure out which guns are good now, start using them. But they really did nerf a lot of the ARs. Now they're still usable, they're still good, but they're not as good as they were before the patch. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed these, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.